Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to JPTV. It is Thursday, and I'm really excited about this video because I was inspired by another YouTuber. Her name is Juicy Jazz. I'll actually link her channel in the description box, but she did a video recently about all the products that she had that she forgot that she had, and she decided to pull them out and use them. So that's what we're gonna do today, a little different. And so yeah, so if you are interested in seeing some of my oldie but goodie products, then go ahead and just keep on watching. All right, so let's jump on in. I'm gonna actually do my eyes first because I'm using like greens and there'll be a lot of fallout. So I'm gonna prime my eyes with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. And I'm just gonna go ahead and prime them, get them ready for eyeshadow. This brush is the It Cosmetics double-sided. It's a foundation brush and a concealer brush. I love it. I need to wash it though. As I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, totally gotta wash this brush. Just moving over my camera. So I hope everybody's doing well. I'm definitely doing great. It's been a busy week at work. And you know, well, it always is, you know, in staffing, there's always something going on, especially right now with the market the way that it is. There's so many companies that need people so bad. And so we're crazy busy, like crazy. All right, so now I'm just going ahead and put powder over the eyes before I get started. And I'm just gonna do my eyebrows real quick. I'm gonna be using this St. Luxe brow gel. It actually came in like a boxy charm. So I like have no idea like how expensive it is or anything. And just FYI, I am using a mix of high-end and drug store products, so you have a good mix there. So actually I let the brow gel sit for a minute before I actually line my brows, so I'm just gonna go ahead and jump on in. Okay, so I'm gonna be using two palettes, two of my favorite palettes. First, I'm gonna be using the Nomad Palette by Juvia's Place. And if you have it, you probably love it as much as I do. Yellows, greens, a pretty gold shimmer in the middle, and browns, very neutral. And then I'm gonna mix it with the Melt Cosmetics Smoke Sessions palette. And it's a Green Lover's Paradise. So I'm really only gonna use probably the shimmer on my eye from this palette because it's mostly shimmers. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump on in. Just gonna kind of start off by mixing this color and this color because this one's a little too light for my skin tone. So I like to mix them both. Just gonna move up a little bit. Just gonna go into the crease. Get started here. So yeah, like I was saying, we're super busy. We actually can't even find people to save our lives. And when we do, we're like counting backwards from 5 and holding our breath that they're going to show up on their first day. So I'm not sure what is going on and why people just seriously don't want to work right now. And that's kind of more what we're seeing with the temp market is that, you know, candidates who are unemployed right now, I don't know, I'm starting to kind of feel like maybe they're unemployed for a reason. And so that's why they're looking for work, and then they're just not the most reliable. All right, so see what I mean by it just adds a little bit of color, nothing major. And now I'm just gonna go in with the green by itself, and I'm just gonna kind of like go a little bit lower and just start darkening up the inner corner. So that is what's going on in the staffing world. Super busy. So I did mention in my last video that I was going to be going away this weekend, celebrate my mom. I'm definitely excited about that. Me and my mom and my sister haven't gotten together like this to do something. It's probably been like, well, the last time we went away and spent the night together, we went to the to Newport to the Marriott vacation club. It's like suites there right overlooking the cliffs of Newport. But that was like, God, I want to say like 7 years ago probably. And now I'm just going in and darkening up some more with this dark green. Yeah, it was a while ago. So I'm just really looking forward to it. Especially because last year, towards the end of the year, we lost my sister-in-law. And we've all been just really grieving a lot. And her memorial was last weekend. So it's just like perfect timing for us to just kind of get away and be together. And you know, when you lose a family member, you start to realize how short life is. Not that we didn't know before, but it just became more apparent that, you know, we've got to spend more time together. You know, like we just don't know how long we have each other, you know, so I'm really excited about that. And then now I'm just gonna go back to that original color just to kind of like blend it out. So I've had my channel now since, it kind of started in November, but did like one video, and then December I really just started getting going. I can't even believe that, like, it was that long ago, and it is going to be May in 1 more week. So I've had it for 6 months. I'm having a lot of fun with it, to be honest. And even though my channel's not growing as fast as like that I hoped it would, I just feel like I'm just having fun. You know, I don't need the money. Like, I don't need to make the money from the channel. Now, would that be good? Would I like that? Of course I would. But do I need it? No. Like, I have time to be patient and wait. And so that's the good news. Now I'm going to darken it up with a little bit with the brown. And this is like a dual-sided brush that came in my, I forget what it's called, the Naked Honey palette. I actually really love this brush. I love it for packing on the outer corner. Just decided to go with a dark brown. Actually, I think I'm gonna do a halo. I think I'm feeling halo today. So, yeah, I feel like I'm just kind of like paying attention to which one of my videos are like, you know, getting the most traction. And honestly, it's not my makeup tutorials. It's not these ones. Like, the ones that are getting the most traction for me are my vlogs. And then when I'm reviewing Sam and Colby, they're ghost hunters on YouTube. They're funny. When I'm like reviewing their episodes and kind of reacting to them because they're scary, I'm noticing that those ones, like, I have on one of them like almost 900 views. I just posted it like a month ago. And then the other one is at 300, and I posted it like, I don't know, like a week and a half ago. And it's already at like 300. And then I'm gonna do my eyebrows now because I don't want to wait too long. And then actually I'm just going to need a better mirror. I have this like one in front of me, but then you guys can't really see what I'm doing. Yeah, I feel like those are, and obviously, you know, these guys have like millions and millions and millions of subscribers. So that's probably why, I know for me, I love the reaction videos. I look for them because they're funny, just kind of getting other people's viewpoints. And then also I did one the other day on something that I saw in their videos that I feel that they missed. So that's getting some views. But my tutorials, it looks like, I don't know, not many people are enjoying them. So if you are enjoying them and you don't want them to go away, please let me know down in the comment section, because I don't know, I'm starting to feel like I mean, I don't want it to be just about like views, because it's not why I'm doing the channel. You know, I'm doing the channel because like I love makeup, you know, and I have fun putting it on, and I've learned so much. Like, just so you guys know, one thing about me is that I actually I started watching makeup videos because I didn't know how to do makeup. Hold on, I'm gonna stop real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and put this color on the lid. And I'm going to spray my brush and use a flat brush. But I didn't know how to do my makeup. Like, I never really wore makeup, was never interested in it, really didn't care. And, oh, here it is. And so once I started watching videos and learning how to do my makeup, I started realizing like, oh wow, you know, like I can do this. So I started, you know, obviously doing my own makeup. And for 6 years, I'm not exaggerating, I thought about starting a channel. And I don't know, like my fear maybe just kind of kept me from doing it. And actually, I'm gonna pause, you guys, and come right back. I need my spray. Okay, sorry about that. I use the Morphe setting spray, and I'm just gonna have a flat brush here and I'm gonna spray it. But I really couldn't tell you why I was afraid. I mean, go run away hair. I think it was just more like, why am I gonna put myself out there for criticism when like I don't need to? You know what I mean? Like, I see what some of these YouTubers go through and how people are mean. Like, I feel like people make the meanest comments, and I think, like, why is that necessary? Like, if you don't like their stuff, why are you watching it? You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like, why do you want to be that way to people? You know, like, it's not easy to put yourself out there, you know, in the social world for people to see, and anybody can obviously watch your videos. You know, it's not easy to put yourself out there and to make someone feel bad. Like, I don't know. I just think it's ridiculous. And so I think it was more that, like, I just didn't want to put myself through that. And so I just kind of like, I don't know, just held off, you know, for a long time. And then finally, I think I just realized, like, what is there to be afraid of? Like, what's the worst that can happen? People make mean comments to me, like, who cares? You know, it just gives me something to do, you know? I'm like at the age in my life right now where my kids are grown, you know, and I'm just, I don't know, I'm kind of a little bored. And so for me, I just felt like it would be fun and different. Okay, so now I'm just gonna use my finger and just add a little bit more. I feel like as I added like a darker green in the corners, it just kind of took away the middle. And sometimes the finger just adds a little bit more. See, there we go. So yeah, so I held off for 6 years, and I finally was like, you know what do I got to lose, right? So what, okay, it is a makeup wipe so I can clean up. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and clean up under the eye. I mean, honestly, there wasn't a lot of fallout. That's what I love about those two palettes. The Juvia's Place, so is the more affordable palette. I'm just gonna kind of blend the edges with that original brush that I used, just to make sure. Cause see how like in the corner, it can be like very patchy. And then as I'm doing that, I'm losing that green again. God, it's so annoying. Now I'm getting fallout. It's the only thing about greens. Like, pretty, but it makes a mess. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put on mascara and lashes, and then I will be right back. All right, I'm back and the lashes are on. Okay, let's keep going. Next, I'm gonna prime my face with the e.l.f. Putty Primer. I haven't used this in a while, totally forgot about it. And look at it's almost gone. So I usually like to use more of a shiny dewy primer, just because I have super dry skin. Like, just putting this on, my skin is like so dry. But I don't know if you guys can tell. Ugh, I hate the transfer, because I think I talked about this in one of my videos, because I have a partially hooded eye. I get transfer sometimes, but the halo eye wasn't really working. The darker shadow wasn't really blending out, so I just put the whole shimmer across the lid. I feel like it looks just a lot better. So Nomad Palette, Smoke Sessions palette. And I know I've told you guys before, like, if I could wear green eyeshadow every day, I would. Like, green is it, like my favorite color. Okay, so there's my primer. My favorite foundation, because I don't have a lot of choices today. So it's the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear, and I just put a little bit on my wrist because I can wipe it off. And I'm just gonna go in with my beauty sponge. So yeah, I pretty much, when it comes to foundations, I stick with the same ones. Like, you know, when you find a foundation that works, it's like, why fix what's not broken? Especially because foundations are so hard to, like, you know, completely match you sometimes, you know, especially even online. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't have time to go shopping. I order most of my makeup online, and I gotta hope that it matches. And that's kind of why, now that I've found my match, I just kind of stick with it just to make it easier. Now, I have tried some other like high-end foundations, and honestly, I feel like the drugstore foundations are just much better and cheaper. So I'll never buy a high-end foundation again. Right now, I'm just gonna wipe the rest off. All right, and I'm just whipping through this, guys, because I start work in 15 minutes. And I love doing my videos in the morning because I'm already doing my makeup. I'm fresh, I'm ready to go. Just use the same thing, my e.l.f. Camo concealer. Just gonna use a little bit. I don't need a lot of concealer just because I don't have a lot of really blemishes on my face. So I'm just gonna make this quick. But yeah, that e.l.f. What is it? It's the oh my gosh, you guys, I'm getting old and blind. Oh my god, I can't even see it. Plus, it's just like, it's faded, so it's really hard to see. It's the Halo Glow. I'll just go ahead and pop it up on the screen so you guys can see. It is my, and I've tried a lot of drugstore concealers. It's my absolute favorite. And e.l.f. is like, oh my gosh, it's like the best brand. It's inexpensive. It's good. I'm thinking about doing all e.l.f. products videos. If you want to see that, go ahead and let me know. And I also want to say this, I so appreciate everyone who watches my videos. I definitely am grateful. But when I'm looking, and I think I talked about this before, when I'm looking at my analytics, it looks like most of the people that watch my videos aren't subscribed. And so it does make a huge difference, you know, in supporting someone's channel. And I had no idea until I started doing, and I've been doing, you know, watching YouTube for 6 years. And so I had absolutely no clue. And now I'm just gonna go over my whole face with this real quick. Set the whole rest of the face. I had no clue that, you know, it all depends on how many subscribers you have, how many hours watched. If your videos get liked, like, that's a big deal. And so, you know, a lot of work, I didn't realize this either, but a lot of work goes into doing YouTube videos. My trusty oldie but goodie butter bronzer by Physicians Formula. All the stuff I'm using today, I haven't used in months. I just started going through all my makeup and I was like, oh my God, I love these. And it smells like the beach. It's getting me excited to go to the beach this weekend. But a lot of work goes into doing videos, honestly. It is, and I just feel like, you know, now that I know all those things matter, I make sure every time I watch somebody's video, I like it. I make sure that I comment, subscribe if I obviously like their content. Okay, so for blush, I'm gonna go into my Morphe Blush Trio. I've had this since probably I started doing makeup, which was like doing my own makeup like 5 years ago from Morphe. I've had it forever. And then now for highlighter, the one that I've had forever that is almost gone is my Flower Beauty. I know I talk about it all the time, but it's just that good. And since I'm doing like darker colors, I'm gonna go with mix the gold and the light champagne. So yeah, now I see how much it makes a difference. So I just make sure that, you know, I'm giving love to the YouTubers that I follow because I see how important it is. So with that being said, if you liked it, only if you liked it, please like the video, subscribe to my channel if you enjoy the content. I mix it up. I do. So if you're new here, thank you so much for coming. I do vlogging, makeup videos, tutorials. I also do some like true crime on Saturdays where I do my makeup. So I'm just doing a whole bunch of stuff. I also have a ketogenic, I am doing the keto diet, so I have another channel where I talk about that. So I'll link that in the description box. You can check it out if you are interested in it. It is, so I'll just tell you a little bit about it. It is a high fat, low carb, moderate protein diet. It helps you lose weight because you're not eating carbs. And it's amazing. I'm just gonna use this black eyeliner in my waterline. It's amazing how much sugar really affects you, like really, really affects you. Because once I cut it out, I realized just how much like more energy that I have. My Essence Last Princess Mascara. Yeah, it just, I get better sleep. Like I don't have the highs and lows of the sugar ups and downs. So that's good. It's just been all around like the best diet for me that I've ever found. All right, and then we're gonna wrap it up with my NYX matte lip liner in the color Cold Brew. I use this like almost every day. Suede matte lipstick. It's just like a nude. It's kind of in the middle. And that's it, guys. That was fun. I'm just gonna set my face with my Morphe setting spray. I forgot how much I love all these products. Face looks glowy. Beautiful. I love it. So thank you so much for coming and watching. I very much appreciate it. And I will be back next Wednesday. This Saturday I won't be uploading. I'll be back next Wednesday. And I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and do that all e.l.f. Product tutorial. So if you want to see that, come on back next Wednesday. Make sure you click that notification bell. Otherwise you won't know when I upload. And just so you know, I think YouTube, I don't know what's happening, but for some reason, people aren't getting notified when I upload. So if that's the case, message me and let me know, and I'm gonna see what I can do, okay? Hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.